Hello, you guys. Today we are going to talk about financial. Yes, that's our topic today because I've seen a lot of situation about those women who regretted of their life choices. When they choose to get married at a young age and have a children at a young age, didn't finish their school, didn't even finish the high school, and then they build their families. They trusted their whole life to their husband, which he wasn't like a good provider with her and with the children. So the guy ended up being like, alcoholic and have so much different kind of woman despite not having a stable job and stable income and savings. So yeah, unfortunately, this woman that I know, a lot of women in stories that end up spending their whole life, their 20 years in their marriages in that situation, when they couldn't do anything. And then they chooses to become a housewife, for 20 years. And as a housewife, it's not easy. Mostly if you choose to be with a man who weren't a good provider, and then you chooses to become a housewife and have a children to that guy. So it's hard because as a woman, we have needs too. We have things in our life that we still need. Some men, they don't realize that we women also have needs. Like for instance, we want to buy some things that we want sometimes, like for example skincare, makeup and clothes. Sometimes you wanted to buy that just because that's your, you like doing that, or you need it. Makeup, you can live without makeup, but some of the skincare like moisturizer, or lotion or whatever that you need, napkin, most that basic necessity. Yes, and this woman, because they chooses to just stay home mom, they couldn't afford to do that. They couldn't afford to buy that. They feel miserable, because they chooses to not to go to work, or because their husband said that you are not allowed to go to work, or you can't go to work because no one is going to watch the child. No one is going to take care of the children. That's why you as a woman, if you know your situation is, you're struggling from the beginning, you can talk to your husband. You can tell him what you need to tell him, or what he needs to know. And then if it works out, because you already tell him, you already explain it to him what you need and what needed to be done. And then if he don't listen, and if he still continues to not satisfy you for everything that you ask for, like you say, oh, you need this, you need that, I need money to buy this stuff, but then he's not doing that. And then you don't have a choice. You have to stand up for yourself. And then you make a decision if you still wanted to continue doing that. And if you know that the situation is hard like that, you don't have to stay in that person. And you don't have to have more children to that person, because you're going to struggle again and again. And it will not going to change. Like, man will not going to change. Mostly if the man is like womanizer, if he likes to have a different woman every time, that person is hard to change. And the person is alcoholic, persons like who don't want to go to work, don't want to have like build a future. That's a person that it's hard to gamble your future. So you don't settle for that person. And you make a choice in your life. So as a woman, you don't just become a housewife. I mean, it's okay. Maybe if the guy is rich and he really a good provider and he's really good taking care of you, but then still, what if that guy has a dark side of him, So yeah, even if that person maybe is rich, but if that person is really a good provider, rich, or even if not rich but good provider, then sure, you can still continue to stay with him, then that's fine, but if you know that person is treating you badly and he wasn't a good provider, he wasn't taking care of you and the children, and then you ended up taking care of him because he's just not doing anything to make your marriage work. He just decided to just loss of interest in everything, he just became alcoholic and not working, and you as a woman, you just you just stay at home and you can't do anything, same thing like him. So you ended up like two of you gonna end up like in that situation. So that's why you make a choice, either you stay with that person or you get out. Yeah. And so I've been reading this a lot of this posts about this woman who regretted their life. They wasted their 20 years of their life being with that person that they choose to be with. You know what? Mostly the women, some of the women in the Philippines, that's mostly I heard the story about that, This is what I'm going to suggest to you. They said it was too late for them to start all over again. Not really. It's not too late. Okay, if you were at the age of 40, you're still not, there's no such thing, it's too late. Maybe it's too late for you to find a job, and some other like company, because in the Philippines, I know that there is age limit when it comes to applying for a job. You have to be at least 18 years up to, I think, 28 years old, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know now, but that was before when I was there in the Philippines, that they have that age limit. Unlike here in the US, we don't have age limit, okay? This is what I'm going to suggest to you. If you are in that situation, if you are in the Philippines like that, you think you're too late, you're 40 years old, right? What you can do is, it's not too late. What you can do is like get a business at home or get a job that you can work at home, so that way you can still build your financial, you can still work until probably 20 years, to some people 27 years, at that age, 40, or 38, they started, but it's still not too late for them. Or if you can't find your future in the Philippines, then go try to move to another country, like for instance go work abroad, because in abroad, like here in the US, we don't have age limit. Try to move to the US, but it's very hard to move from the Philippines to USA, because it's not easy, because the only thing that you can move from the Philippines to US is either you married to a foreigner and you become a spouse or fiancé visa, then that's the only way to come to the US. Or how do you call that, tourist visa, but I don't know about tourist visa. You will need money, for that. Or if you are already in another country, you can do that too. You can move from another country, like you're already working abroad, you can work from another, like for instance Singapore, and then you move to USA, then you can do that. Or if you're working in Dubai, you can move across to the US. I don't know how, but I heard a lot of like Filipino, they did that, and I'm sure you can do that too. You can just go search, or ask any friends or people that that they already did that, and you can do that. And then if you don't know, I suggest that, and the only way that is in the Philippines, right? And then if you're still in the Philippines and that's the only thing that is, this is what I suggest to you. go try to have a business at home. You can do that. There are so many ways to earn money online. Like you can do like vlogging. You can do what else? But although you will have to, it's not easy to earn money in doing vlogging, because you have to wait and you have to meet all the requirements. You have to meet at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and which is going to take years for you to build up your YouTube channel, But once you build that and you already have it, then you can at least start earning money. And while waiting that, you can think of something else. You can do you can make a business at home. Whatever your skills that you have, use that. Like if you have a skills of like cooking, baking, you can use that. Or build a sari store, like a small convenient store. You can do that. You can start out with a little business, a startup. You can start for at least 5,000 pesos, But how are you going to get 5,000 pesos, It's hard. That's true if you don't have the money. If you don't have a job. Yes. Okay. So this is what I'm going to suggest to you. If you know that you're struggling with your partner, with your husband, you already see that years and years and it's not changing. It's not going to change again. It's not going to change. It's going to keep continuing, and you're just putting your lifetime, your whole lifetime to that person. If you still have a chance to move, or if you still have a chance to leave that relationship, leave while you can, because that person is not going to change, And the only thing you can change is you. Change yourself, change your path, change your mind, and put some goal to yourself, Goal to have a better life. And please do not have any more children to that person if you know you're struggling with. Because the more children you have, the more you're going to have a hard time taking care of the family. And the more you're going to have a hard time to get out, Because the main reason of the woman stays with the wrong relationship is because number one, they don't have money. Number two, they don't have a job. Number three, it's because they have a lot of children together. The reason is the children. They said, oh, I can't leave because we have children together. So I cannot just leave my children because, I don't want my children to grow up as a broken family. Here's the thing though. If you stay in that wrong relationship, you didn't realize that you're already broken, okay? Your family is already broken. So don't make that alibis that just because, the kids is gonna grow up like broken family. You didn't realize that the more you stay in there, is your family is already broken. What broken is, you can't fix him anymore. The person, the person is already broken. You cannot fix that if it's already broken. And the only thing you can fix is your choices in life, Like I said, if you still have a chance to leave in that horrible situation, leave while you can, If you're still young and you still have the, you still have the time and leave. At age 40, it's not that old, okay? 40 is still young. When you leave that person, you don't just end your life. You just start your life, okay? You just start your beginning. So, think. So, if you are a woman at age 40, you still have a chance to go to work and save your money, and prepare your retirement, okay? Don't just invest your whole life with the wrong person, okay? What you can do is, go to work, save your money, plan your retirement, prepare your retirement, okay? Don't just become a housewife and don't have a safety net. You have to have a safety net as a woman, and you have to have like a skill set in life, okay? Don't just put your whole life with your man, okay? Our life doesn't end being married, okay? You can still, get married and still work, and save your money and prepare your retirement. And that's what I do. I only have one child, okay? I've been working ever since when I was pregnant. And after I gave birth, I only rest for like 1 month and then I went back to work after that. And then until now, I'm still working and saving money and preparing my retirement. And now my child is already 18 years old and I'm still working. So yeah, and now I'm not struggling with my life because I have a job and that helps a lot. So yeah, I suggest you do the same so that way you don't struggle and regret one day. Okay, that's all I wanted to share, you guys. Bye.